That's record.
I think so. So today we're on Unit 2 out of our Gleim books. We're going to talk about airplane instruments, engines, and systems. The first thing we're going to go over is airplane instruments. So the basic flight instruments we have in our beautiful 1973 Sport is the 6-pack. All right, anybody want to tell me what these are? Which one's which?
Altimeter.
Where at?
Oh boy, now you're. Don't let me cheat here and look.
No, there's no cheating. Put the books away.
Okay.
It's all up.
Well, there
Blind
is
taste
a
test.
airspeed indicator
Where's that?
right up there. See where I'm pointing?
This one.
I didn't point at that.
Which one did you point at? This one?
Right, that one.
This one?
Uh,
Which one?
I don't think your video got to that part.
No, this is a new part.
Oh.
We're moving on. I will catch you up on chapter 1, but for now we'll just keep going with chapter 2. So cameraman, where's the
Top left.
there you go.
Airspeed indicator.
Airspeed indicator. ASI. Alright, what's this one? Anyone? Bueller? Artificial horizon?
oh yes.
Huh? Huh?
What?
Or what's another term for artificial horizon?
Your HSI, horizontal situational awareness,
Yeah, something like that.
something like that.
We'll just use artificial horizon.
There you go.
What do we got over here? Anybody? You guys did not read ahead.
I did not.
I know you have an excuse. He has no excuse.
I have
No
no
excuse
The altimeter.
whatsoever.
Hey, that's a good one. All right, what do we got down on the bottom left?
Starts with a T.
It ends with a coordinator.
Tachometer.
This is your turn, coordinator.
I know with a ball.
Yeah, what's our middle one down here? We're running out of options.
Starts with a D.
It ends with gyro.
Oh yes.
Yes, the
Yes.
directional gyro is
Yeah,
exactly what
directional
you're
gyro.
about.
The last
It's on
one
the
is your
tip of your tongue.
climb, and
Right, your VSI,
Yeah.
vertical speed indicator.
they're always the same thing in every plane.
Well, they're supposed to be the same thing in
I
every
was gonna say
airplane.
because my turn coordinator on the plane I flew was where ASI was.
You know, back in the early 60s, 50s, all that stuff, it was they were just kind of everywhere. So you can deal with that if you learn where everything is.
Right.
But this is now kind of
That's
the
the standard.
Actually, this is no longer the standard. The standard is glass. So we will talk about that. But this is kind of the standard layout. It's known as the 6-pack.
Is there gonna be a question on the test about that
What's that?
layout?
I don't think about the layout,
Okay.
but about the individual systems, yes. Okay,
And the artificial horizon is also referred to as your attitude indicator.
that's another. Let's do that. Let's do that.
Does that.
Attitude indicator. I like that term better.
And I actually remember that on the freaking test.
That is on the freaking test. Okay, so let's talk about these. Which ones of these are connected to the pedostatic system?
Well, the altimeter would be for one.
Okay. What else?
One below it,
VSI. Yep.
climb,
I like that.
and the horizon, because that's all.
ASI?
ASI.
Yeah,
correct.
absolutely. Good. All right. Which out of those three is directly connected to the pitot tube?
ASI?
Yep. Here is our. Does that look like a pitot tube?
Yes.
Yes, that's pretty
For
accurate.
all intents and purposes.
All right.
Okay.
There's a hole in the back. Okay. There's your pitot tube. All right. Which ones of these are electric? It's electric.
I didn't think any of them were.
That would be incorrect.
That would be a mistake. Yeah.
Electric.
Yep.
Well, actually, your needle thing would be,
Needle thing. Could you be more specific?
yeah, the DG.
You got the buzzer, buddy. I'm sorry about that.
Alright.
You want to give it a guess? You're in intelligence.
Yeah, that's kind of an oxymoron, though.
Okay.
I'm gonna say the
It's a good color for electric. Blue?
Yes.
AI thing. That'd be electric.
Ah, native.
TC.
It is going to be the turn coordinator. That is electric. Alrighty. Which ones of these are connected to the vacuum pump?
Probably the pressure one, right?
Nope. Yeah, there's only
Static,
three
electric, and
kinds.
vacuum
So
So the DG then.
that's one. Could you name another one?
So there's 3 of them on
Nope. There's only 2.
it. AI.
Yeah. So these.
Well, that would
guys-
make sense because there's only.
There's only
There's
2
only 3
left.
systems. Yep.
All right. So
Okay.
these are connected to the beautiful vacuum pump.
On the motor.
That's correct. It is engine driven. There are some electrically driven ones as backup, but
Okay.
mainly they are.
And you'll explain how all this.
We're gonna go through it all. Yeah, we're gonna break it all down into one, but it's easier for me to kind of like hit it all, and then we can go back through and then kind of nail them down. Which ones are connected to the static port?
Static port
Yes,
would be the ASI, LLT, and VSI.
that is correct. They are also all connected to the static port. That is a nice drawing. I really like that. I'm actually kind of proud of how that turned out, other than my pedo tube.
A
Alrighty.
new name for.
We should probably mark that pedo tube. Just
It doesn't look like an old sock.
it looks like something.
Yeah. Yeah.
Pitot tube.
Pedo tube. Alright. So on our page 75 is where I'm at. I don't know what page you guys are on. But we're just kind of at the front of the book here. So
75.
75 it is. The pedostatic system contains, we just said, the altimeter, the vertical speed indicator, and the airspeed indicator. The 2 major parts of the pedostatic system are the pedo pressure chamber and lines and the static pressure and line. Look at that. There's our pedo and then our static. 2 major parts. That's right in the name. In case you missed that, it's kind of a clue. The pedo pressure, also called the ram impact or total pressure, is taken from the pedo tube. So this pedo tube, as you're flying through the air, is taking ram air pressure. So that thing hangs down off the bottom of the wing or off the front of the nose. You ever see the videos where they're testing out a new airplane? They got that big long pedo tube that sticks off the nose because it's out there in clean, fresh air that's undisturbed by anything else. If it's too close to the wing, we talked about the wing, the airspeed or the speed of the air moving over the top of the wing is faster than the bottom, right? Because it has that curvature. When you put the pedo tube on top, it's not going to read right because the airspeed's faster, correct? So you want that in clean air. So generally it hangs down below the wing, out there in clean air, undisturbed air, and that is your true ram air pressure. Now if you compare the ram air pressure to the static air pressure, then the difference is your airspeed, right? Copy that. Okay.
Make sure you understand that part, because when you have to think it through on the test as to what happens when one or the other doesn't work, you need to understand that the 2 connected are what give you your airspeed.
Yes. So if you get ice on one or the other, this is going to do something different. Okay. We will be talking more in depth about that unless you want to do it now. The artificial horizon and the DG are gyroscopic instruments. So when that engine comes up, it starts pulling air through the vanes on the gyroscope to spin them up. When we were talking about this, you ever use a chainsaw? You've got fidget spinners. You're a kid. You ever use a fidget spinner and you try and turn it? Wow, that's crazy. My kid had like 20 of them. He's about your age.
What's your kid's name?
Austin. He's not from around here.
Alright.
What about a chainsaw? You use a chainsaw?
I have used a chainsaw.
You rev it up and you turn it and it pushes against your hand in weird ways, doesn't it?
Yep.
Because it is a gyroscope. You ride motorcycles? We were talking about this.
Yep.
Which way do you turn the front if you want to lean to the right?
I'm not really one to turn.
Okay, just ride straight. That's good.
Lean.
Yeah.
No, I mean, the handlebars. I mean, you lean.
Yeah. Which way do you turn? If you want to lean to the right, which way do you steer the?
Steer it to the right.
Oh, you steer the opposite.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
You turn your wheel to the left, you're gonna go to the right.
Yeah. So if you're going down the road at 55 and you do this, the bike will lean to the right, and then you just kind of follow it through the corner.
Well,
So I'm making you a better motorcycle rider right now. I can tell you.
hey, listen, man. I just ride dirt bikes.
Oh, yeah, so you don't really, yeah, I got you. Okay, so here is our spinning wheel. And it is spinning in this direction, and it's spinning really fast. Okay, if we apply pressure here, or force, it is always felt or applied to the wheel 90 degrees from the point of rotation in the direction of rotation. So if you've got that fidget spinner, I should have brought one, and you get it spinning and you do this, it wants to turn this way because that's one of the laws, and we went over it in chapter 1. What is that law? Byron, I'm sure you studied this multiple
Law of
times.
centrifugal force.
It's centrifugal force, yes, but it's